Alright, I got a little Swiss action here. I got a two different loads I'm doing here with this GP11. First one is the BL C2 powder 125 grain CCI primer. $20.61. H335. $22.77. Alright, well, this is a video that I've actually been trying to make for a couple years, and I've been real hesitant about making it or putting anything out on it. Because I wanted to, make sure that I had exhausted every avenue and done my best at it. But I'm cleaning up some stuff in my reloading room, and I came across this, and I just decided it's time just to put out a video on it, just for informational purposes, and be done with it. So hopefully I can give some good information here. I saw this online about a couple years ago. It's actually been almost exactly 2 years ago, because it was right before I started moving, and then I started working on it about 1.5 years ago, and I worked on it for when I first moved for 4 or 5 months, and then I haven't done anything since, because I kind of got frustrated with it, to be honest with you. And I just wanted to move on to something else. But this is from 22reloader.com. It's a military case reloader, and you're supposed to be able to take a Berdan primed military case, and they even say you can use steel, which I don't know how you would resize them, but I guess you could, and convert the Berdan to a boxer primer. And I have a couple Swiss rifles. This is actually a K11. It's a 1911 short rifle, and I've got a K31 as well. And I've shot the GP ammo. I had a lot of it laying around, the GP11 ammo. I saved all the brass for years. I've been saving brass, so I had quite a few of these, and so I thought I would order this and give it a try. Basically, what the premise is, this is the die set that I had, 7.5. It's a Lee die set, and basically you order the little drill bit thing here based on whatever die set you're using. So I'll have the Lee dies, so ordered the one for the Lee set. So basically the premise is that it's basically done during, I guess, resizing. You have to, which I've already got this put back together, but you take the decapping pin out. You would screw this down in there. You would get it to the right depth to where it would drill, and then you would tighten a little set screw in, so you're not drilling all the way through the primer. You're just drilling through the bottom of the case, and then you would go back and deprime it, which I did with like a universal deprimer. So this is basically, and I've got several of them here, so this is basically what it looks like after you fire it, and then this is what it looks like after I put the hole in there, if you can see it. And this little sleeve here, I had to order these because a large rifle primer, I believe, was too big. I can't remember exactly. I messed around with this so much and it's been so long, but anyways, large rifle didn't fit in it, so I had to order these. It's like a little pack of these sleeves that you can order, Berdan sleeves from the same company, and I didn't know which one to order, so I ordered a combo pack, and the only one that would fit in there, I think, was the small one. And then when you do that, basically you reduce the primer to like a small rifle primer. So small rifle primer will fit in there. And there it is, what you can see. There's a fired case, if you can see it, where it has the the sleeve, and then the primer, small rifle primer, and that's a S&B small rifle primer in there. And obviously you can tell that yes, it did work. Did it work great? No, I had a lot of unburnt powder. So then I thought, well, I'll use a little bit faster burning powder, and maybe I'll try to use like a hotter, primer to see if that would work. But I didn't really mess around with it too much more, because I wasn't having the results. And then I had this happen, which the primer blew out of the bottom of there. So basically I just haven't messed with it since. And you can see this happen, and I wasn't even going to shoot this one, because when I did it, and I was doing this on the Lee turret press, and these cases, they were super hard to resize, and I've talked to a couple of people online. Thor's Axe, he is a great wealth of knowledge. He's done a lot of reloading for the 7.5 Swiss. Then he referred me to a guy's channel named Lincac, and I watched several of his videos where he's reloaded a lot of the GP11. And basically, whenever you're resizing this, it really works the brass over hard. And according to what he says, he can usually only get the initial firing, and then maybe 2, no more than 3 more firings out of a case before they'll have a case head separation. Because when you're resizing it, you're stretching the bottom of the case head out here, and you can really only do it, I guess, safely like the initial shooting, and then maybe 2 more reloads. So then after I watched all that and I did all that, I said, you know what, it's not really worth it, because PPU, brand new PPU brass, it's very available. It's really not that expensive. It's pretty cheap. I just wanted to try to use this GP11 brass that I had, but and like I said, on this one you can see that the primer, it's set down in there so deep. I didn't even want to try to shoot it, because I didn't even know if I would probably just only get like a light primer strike, and it may not even set that one off. So this has been my experience with this kit. I'm not saying it's the worst thing ever. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I mean, it can work. Probably somebody could get it and really fine tune it and get it to work well. Would it be worth it? I mean, that's your decision. To me, it's just not worth it. Like, yes, if there was no brass available, yes, if it's the end of the world and you got to reload for your Swiss rifle, yes, I guess so. I guess it would be useful, but unfortunately, it just wasn't real fun for me to use, and I had a really hard time, like I said, resizing this brass on the Lee turret press. It really took a lot of effort to resize it, because there's a lot of sizing that goes on. Now maybe you could get just like a neck sizer and resize the necks, and maybe that would save some wear and tear on the brass, and maybe you could get a few more shootings out of it, or whatever. But I'll try to put a link down below to Thor's Axe and Lincac, which both have many excellent videos on reloading the 7.5 Swiss. And I don't know, it was an experiment for me. I tried it. It wasn't the best. It didn't work out the best. So that doesn't mean it won't work for somebody else. This is just my experience that I'm sharing, and hopefully somebody can get some use out of it. And maybe you want to order this and give it a try, and you might love it. But for me, it just seemed like it was just too much work. The results weren't great. Yes, they fired, they shot, but the results were not optimal. It wasn't the best results that I was hoping for. So anyways, that's enough talking. Hopefully this is helpful. If not, let me know. But anyways, thanks for watching. I really hope everybody's doing well. I'm hoping to get some more videos out. It's just been so busy this year with life. I love making videos. I got a lot of ideas in my head. Hopefully I can get those out. Like I said, this is one I've been wanting to make for like close to 2 years, and I'm just now getting around to finishing it up, and I'm done with this now. So thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. We'll see you next time.